Hello, my dear Cancerians. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy and Larry. You already have an animal totem here in your reading for you. You just see little parts of Larry. He's like laying right up close to me here, which is giving me room on the table. So I think he's like compromising with me here. I'm going to take it. Cancer. This week, we're going to ask what animal totem surrounds you right now. I'm going to ask like literally what animal it is. Maybe it is like of the feline kind. Then we're going to ask, what is it protecting you from? What is it guiding you towards? And what power is it providing to you? And we're going to do that with the Divine Animals Oracle. I don't forget the name of it. Sorry, Larry. Sorry, love. Divine Animals Oracle. What animal totem surrounds Cancer right now at this time? What animal totem? The red-crowned crane. Loyalty. Interesting. Re-examine your loyalties. Are you able to be trusted? Keep your word. Take relationships slowly. How interesting is that? So this is well, it's very specific. So maybe the like the bird, maybe birds in general, but cranes, but it's very specific here with the red-crowned crane. So I don't know, maybe look that up and see what kind of things are attached to that. But in this card, it's talking about loyalty. It's also talking about to re-examine your loyalty. So maybe there's somebody here that you're loyal to and you shouldn't be. Maybe there's someone here that you haven't been loyal enough to and you're thinking, you know, I should invest more time in that relationship. Show that person a little more support. Are you able to be trusted? So, I mean, that's interesting. As I said that, it came across as like saying that to someone else. Like when I first read it, I kind of feel like I'm saying that to the collective. It's a question to ask yourself, which I guess, sure, it is. But it was almost like when I said it, I almost felt like I kind of stepped into yourself asking someone this. Are you able to be trusted? Can I trust you? Keep your word. Take relationships slowly. So that's also a very interesting. You shouldn't be rushing into any relationships here. Maybe there's a relationship that you've started with someone, that you've been developing with someone. Maybe you're interested in jumping into a relationship. You should take them slowly right now. That's what this, and it is, it's to establish relationships that have strong and true loyalty. Now, it's also like she's just, this woman seems kind of blind the way, or her eyes are closed. She does have eyes. She does have eyes, but she's being guided here towards something. This crane is trying to take you, I want to say, towards a loyal situation between you and others or another person. So what is this protecting you from? Reciprocity. Oh, now just hear me out here. That's interesting. Because remember when I said, are you able to be trusted? Because it's written here too. It's almost like it's almost like even like sending someone a message. Like, are you able to be trusted? Maybe this is also like sharing information with other people. Like, take relationships slowly here. You should be, I don't know, I feel like you should be kind of careful. That's kind of how this is coming through for me. Like, you should be kind of careful in relationships with people. Maybe you should be just, you know, very direct with some people or somebody. Like, can you be trusted? You're being protected. So to be protected from reciprocity, that's kind of like, can you be trusted? Like, it's, I don't know that this is a good reciprocity. It says we must give and take. If we make a mistake, we must make amends. Learn to communicate with others. There may be a breakdown of communication, but no. This is what it's protecting you from. Maybe there's somebody here you shouldn't be reconnecting with. Is there someone here who has not been giving and taking? No, who's someone who's been maybe taking but not giving? Somebody here that Spirit doesn't want you to give to? Maybe somebody here has made a mistake and they need to be the one to make an amends. And if that hasn't happened, right, like you're being guided away from it. There's a breakdown in communication here. Now, for some of you, I'm wondering too, if there's something here that should be resolved between you and another person. Learn to communicate with others. Are you being protected from a breakdown in communication as well? Because that almost feels like a full-on question to someone. Are you able to be trusted? No. This is so interesting. What is it guiding you towards, this energy? Ah, the Watcher. Snow Leopard. The Watcher. Observing. Very strong observation energy here. It's kind of like to watch and see how things unfold around you. Take the high road. Do not sink to the level of low vibration. Observe closely before acting. Ethics is a #1 concern. Don't draw attention to yourself for your ego. A little mystery is good. This is what it's guiding you towards. You know what I think it's guiding? I think it's guiding you towards someone here who typically takes the high road. They won't sink to low vibration. I feel like this is a person. This person does observe closely before they act on things. Ethics is this person's first concern. You know, I would say in dealing with relationships and anything. This person is not interested in drawing attention to themselves for their ego. There's things about this person you may or may not know. This person is not an open book. No, this is a person, the Watcher. It's guiding you towards somebody who is very observant, right? This crane is taking you somewhere. To someone I feel like it's to someone you should be loyal to. And it's almost like as you're going there, you're asking this question. Maybe of people around you or people that you're going to be meeting. Are you able to be trusted? Can you keep your word? You should be taking relationships slowly. This reciprocity thing is really interesting. It's protecting you from that. What power is it providing to you? Oh, interesting. Ancestors. Polar bear. You are the carrier of an ancient bloodline. Family dysfunction stops here. Honor those who honor you. Individuate on your own terms. Wow. You're moving past an ancestral wound. You're clearing some type of ancestral trauma. You're eliminating an ancestral pattern here. This isn't, so you, and it's even saying you are the carrier of an ancient bloodline. Maybe it's connecting you here with someone who is part of like an ancient bloodline that you share. Right? Honor those who honor you. Be an individual on your own terms. This is freeing you from something here. Something that, I don't know, I feel like you've given your loyalty to someone or something here that is questionable or should be questioned. It should be questioned. You are developing a power here that you are going to be able to be an individual on your terms, not on somebody else's terms. You know, as I say that, it's so curious. Now, I keep going back to that. Are you able to be trusted? Like, let's say there's a parent or something, or I don't know, a friend or a romantic relationship that you've had with a person. And because it strikes me so strongly, individuate on your own terms. Are you able to be trusted? Talking about relationships here. Is there someone who has been talking to you in a way, right? Like I said, any relationship dynamic, it could be any, honestly. And this person has been trying to guide you to what they want you to be. Yeah, sure, be an individual, but do it like in this way. Do it in this way. Or, you know, there's something interesting about this. How this is coming through for me too. One of the things, I had a relative, I'm just going to put it at that because I don't know who watches my channel anymore. I just say it's a relative that I'm no longer in contact with. And this relative had very, very strong narcissistic characteristics. I did not know that as a child, right? I didn't know what that was as a child. And I just started to realize, though, as I got older and older, that this person is manipulative. This person is really manipulative, and it's exhausting being involved in relationships with them because I never felt like I could be me. That was one of the problems, because the things that they liked were wonderful. We celebrated those. And the things that I liked, that maybe that those were like, why do you like that? That's like, I would, so it, right. It's almost kind of like a way to try to steer someone. Yeah. Be an individual. Oh, that's what you're going to do. Okay. You know, like, it's not, there's different ways that people can, that's not like, there's things that my son is into and I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know. I don't even know. Him and I are so opposite, but I embrace those things because I'm like, you know what? That's his path. And just because he came out of my belly, which is actually funny. Today is his birthday when I'm recording this on Monday. So I wore this because of the day I became a mom. Right? Like, it's to allow someone to be who they are, to really appreciate that. There's something here that you need to, yes, you individuate on your terms. I don't know. It's like this, are you able to be trusted? It's like asking that of somebody. Maybe asking that of yourself, of someone. Are they able to be trusted? Is this person trying to manipulate me to be them? Is this person trying to impart wisdom? I mean, that would be the other way. Like, I'm imparting this knowledge, you know, for you. I'm just going to highlight all of the good aspects of the things that I like. And then I'll make sure to highlight all the negative aspects of the things that you like or that you're interested in. Wow, interesting. Stability, sea turtles at the bottom. Sacrifice, wisdom. Wisdom? Change. Armadillo. An armadillo. We don't have those here. I want to talk to you guys about, what are they called? Maybe it's not the time. I can't remember what they're called. Possums. Fucking ugly. Why are they here? They don't belong here. And they're surviving our winters unscathed. What's happening? They from the south. They started moving up here a little while ago, but they would always end up with bad frostbite. Their tails would be frostbitten off, and their ears and their toes, because they didn't have enough fur. I saw the biggest freaking possum like a couple weeks ago. This thing was freaking huge. It was the size of Lily, my dog. And we all went in the house. I was like, Lily, don't. They look like rats on steroids, man. Ugh. Why they're here? I'm thinking, how did that thing survive the winter? Like, because we just kind of like coming out of winter, and it was a long, cold, snowy winter, and its tail looks good. Its fingers, like, I'm like, oh my God, these devilish rats on steroids are surviving the winter here in Canada. Anyway, possum. I don't think possums are in this deck. I don't think there are any possums. Okay, your underline, it's like wisdom, sacrifice, stability. Oh, come on. When we sacrifice, that's a very interesting thing here. It's like wisdom are the things that we can use to create stability. But when we sacrifice sacrifice knowledge, this is like being moved. She's not in a stable situation, but being taken to a stable situation. Sacrifice wisdom. How has wisdom been imparted upon you? All right, I'm going here. Here. So what that here is me working around Larry, because apparently Larry's the boss. Oh, me working. I can't. Why isn't it shuffling, Larry? Freaking. A Wild Unknown or Tarot deck, pocket size edition. Your animal is the red-crowned crane. Very specific. Loyalty. That is the animal totem surrounding you right now. Oh, you. The Six of Swords. Where are you going? It's taking you. It is taking you somewhere. It's taking you to a loyal relationship here. It was protecting you from reciprocity. That's really weird. The Devil. The Hanged Man. Interesting. The Bat. Gemini had the Bat. Oh, and the Page of Cups. Oh, boy. This is a very big change of perspective. Your perspective is shifting and changing in terms of who you can trust, who you should be loyal to. There's knowledge and wisdom that you have gained over some type of experiences here. Real clear. I mean, I'm not going to look it up right now. I think it's kind of like beneficial that you can pause this reading and look up the bird specifically and see like even more detail about what this bird represents. Cranes also, right, they strongly represent new beginnings and rebirth too. Now, what kind of reciprocity is this? Like, this is weird. That's protecting you from reciprocity. Work. Now, okay. There's something about, there was somebody else had this card in a different placement, different story and everything. But I remember there was, I think it was another deck where there was a spider. Maybe it was in the extended, a spider came out. And it was kind of like, right? Like, that's not a great thing for a honeybee. That is not a great thing for a honeybee. To get stuck in the spider's web. And it's protecting you from this. To protect you. Something about your work, something about your life's work, something about how you're working on your life. A spider's web. Not to get caught in a spider's web. It looks like you're being moved away from the devil into like a more hopeful period here. The Seven of Swords. So sneaky. The Star. What the fuck? The Five of Pentacles. Oh man, no, you should really be asking somebody in your life, can you be trusted? Because you are being protected by, it's weird. It's almost like somebody who's sneaky, or they're showing up in two different ways here. They're hiding some sort of information. But for the Star to go into the Five of Pentacles, right? And the honeybee does not want to get caught in a web. It's kind of odd too. Like, so I look back and I think about that relative. Like with my adult brain and all the more knowledge I have now. And I know that this person did not want me to succeed or elevate in areas that they didn't. There was a person who was older than me. And that's weird because there's like, I'm picking up a bit of that energy here. The other vibe that I get with like those cards that have come out, like if there's some type of a work situation here too, and somebody has done something sneaky and with reciprocity, maybe there's some sort of consequence that they're facing. This person wants you to have a similar consequence or to experience something similar. That's not going to happen. Like, but you have to ask this question. Are you able to be trusted? Keep your word. Don't take relationships lightly right now. That's the other thing. And when I say don't take relationships lightly, I don't mean that you should just be an open book for everybody right now, Cancer. No, okay, we started off good, but you're taking up more and more space. I need a little bit of space, Derry. I do a little bit. Okay. What is it guiding you towards? The Watcher. Take the high road. Okay, I do feel like it's to someone. At some point, it is like to somebody here that you could, this person has a very high level of ethics. Now, it's also for you to be in a position here of observation, to be in a position of observation. Take the high road. The high road, to me also is like the more spiritual path, the more elevated path, right? Don't sink to the level of low vibration. Observe things closely before acting. Ethics is the #1 concern. So, okay, look at those around you. If you're trying to judge somebody or understand, can you trust somebody? What are their ethics here? In what way? Like, ask this. It should be a #1 concern in whatever's going on. If somebody is acting unethically, there's your hint. Don't draw attention to yourself for your ego. Like maybe if you were right about something, well, just let it be. Let it go. Walk the other way. A little mystery is good. Don't show me how cute your tummy is. It's pretty cute, isn't it? It is a cute little tummy. It's hard not to, and it's so warm and fluffy. I want to put my hands in there. Can I bury my face or would you claw me? I'm not going to try that. We're not quite, well, we're pretty close with that relationship. Okay. The snow leopard, the Watcher. Wow, you got the Sun. Clarity here. Yeah, I think you even need some time to get some clarity. I don't know. There's somebody around you, like, can you trust this person? You need, and the key here is looking at ethics. Is somebody acting or behaving in a way that is unethical? That's your answer. If somebody is not, if somebody is putting ethics above all else, there you go. That's also a very clear indication here. So what it's the power it's providing to you is ancestors, polar bear. The 7 of Pentacles. Don't do what your ancestors have done. This is changing a pattern here. This is really changing some type of ancestral pattern. The Wheel of Fortune and the 4 of Cups. Tell me about the 4 of Cups. So interesting with the rat. We were just talking about possums. Oh! Somebody here is in a low vibration. Somebody around you is in a low... This is weird. It's almost like somebody's in a low vibration, but they hide it. They act like they're in a high vibration. But something about somebody's ethics here that is going to put you in... What the hell was that? What's an ant? A dead ant. No, the ants are waking up outside. It's going to put you... There's somebody here who's in a low vibration. They're acting like they're high vibrational, but they're not. And you should be asking, like, can this person be trusted? There may even be something here that you've allowed to be a pass for others, like some sort of behavioral trait. Or, yeah, I'm going to say a behavioral trait, but it's almost like this is acceptable in your family. Your family allows people to behave this way, but it's not good. And so, like, whether this is a friend or this is a romantic partner, a business colleague, whatever it could be, because honestly, it could be any of those. This is changing that pattern and recognizing when, because this also gives me a bit of a sabotage energy. There's a self-sabotage here. That's exactly what that is. There's a self-sabotage energy. I won't let anything into the cups. The 4 of Swords is at the bottom. And that's it. It's a healing. Healing your intuition here. Healing your intuition. I like that with the Sun. It is observation and to see things very clearly for what they are. And if Larry will share some more table, we're going to go do the extended for you, Cancer. In the extended, I haven't used this much or lately, the Witch's Oracle. I'm going to ask, Oh, I'm going to use the Witch's Oracle and the Wild Unknown Oracle deck. I'm going to ask, what magic is your animal totem supporting you with at this time? And what can you manifest most successfully with this magic that your animal totem is supporting you with? There are 2 options for the extended if you would like to follow me there, down in the description. The first option is to join the YouTube membership. Please pick tier number 2, all extended videos. That gives you access to this extended and all of the other extendeds. Or you can do the second link below on the Gumroad app to get one-time purchase. Sorry. I suddenly just started thinking about what will I have for lunch. Anyways, I don't know. Thank you so much, Cancers. Until next time, be gentle with yourself. Bye.